What if the only thing standing between you and the life you desire is you? Not your past, not your failures, not the people who hurt you, but the identity you cling to, the story you repeat, the person you believe you have to be. Carl Jung once said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." But here's the paradox. To become who you truly are, you must first betray the version of yourself that was never real to begin with. Let that sink in. This isn't about self-improvement. It's about self-abandonment. Because the version of you that's trying to please everyone, the one addicted to being liked, the one who plays it safe, stays small, follows the rules, and never asks for too much. That version of you was designed to survive, not to live. As children, we betray ourselves to belong. We suppress our emotions to avoid punishment. We hide our weirdness to avoid ridicule. We learn to smile when we're sad, agree when we're angry, and fit in where we don't belong. And piece by piece, we trade authenticity for acceptance. But here's the catch. What keeps you safe when you're 5 keeps you stuck when you're 35. Because the mask you wear to be loved becomes the prison you can't escape. Carl Jung called this the persona, the social mask we create to navigate the world. It's useful, necessary even. But when the mask becomes your identity, you lose touch with the raw, chaotic, real self beneath it. The part of you that craves truth over comfort, freedom over approval, depth over applause. And here's the uncomfortable truth. To become your fullest self, you must betray the version of you that others approve of. Think about it. How many times have you said yes when your entire soul was screaming no? How many times have you stayed quiet because speaking your truth would make things awkward? How often have you chosen peace on the outside while a war rages inside? This is self-betrayal. Not dramatic, not obvious, but slow, quiet, creeping. Every time you ignore your intuition, you train yourself to trust others more than you trust your own soul. And when that becomes a habit, you become a stranger in your own life. Jung believed that transformation begins not with fixing yourself, but with facing yourself. And sometimes, that means destroying everything you thought was you, your opinions, your image, your reputation, your comfort zone, because truth demands sacrifice. And the first offering is usually your false self. It's painful. Yes, letting go of your old identity can feel like death. Because in a way, it is. You're burying the persona that got you this far. But if you want to go further, you have to travel lighter. No more pretending, no more over-explaining, no more shrinking to make others comfortable. You don't owe the world your politeness. You owe yourself your truth. This is not selfish. It's sacred. Because when you stop betraying yourself, you stop betraying everyone else too. You show up real, unapologetic, whole. And in doing so, you give others permission to do the same. You don't need to chase love. You need to embody it. You don't need to beg for respect. You need to respect yourself enough to walk away from anything that dulls your flame. You don't need to become someone new. You need to remember who you were before the world told you who to be. Let that version of you die. Let them call you selfish. Let them say you've changed. Let them misunderstand. Because that's the price of evolution, and not everyone is meant to go where you're going. Jung taught that the path to individuation, the process of becoming whole, is not paved with comfort, but with courage. You will lose things. You will lose people. but you will find yourself. And that is everything.
If this made you pause, if you're drawn to deeper truths and quiet strength, then you're in the right place. Like, subscribe, and keep exploring with us. See you in the next one.